Are we still live?
Yeah, stream
Stream
died.
did crash. The stream is
No,
not
nope.
live.
Now you're live. You're live now.
Oh, we are back. W casting to no one. Was that good?
This is going really bad. I'm losing my mind right now.
Do you want me to take over casting?
Well, okay,
It
we're
over?
back. Okay, for some reason the ad hasn't fully loaded that I'm not in the ad anymore. So I gotta like check this. Okay, are we good? It doesn't matter if my game is lagging because I'm not playing, but are we good? I think we're okay.
Took the round. Serpens took round 1. It was a 4v2 and they ended up filling on it.
Okay. I think we're good. Thank you, Sidays, for the prime. I really need it. I'm a real. Okay. The
I think we
stream
should be
is
good.
not
I think
loading
we
on my
can start.
phone. This is going awesome right now.
It's okay. I have chat open.
Okay, are we good? Hunter, is it working on the is it live?
I have stream open. I have chat open. You're moving around.
Okay,
I
I
think
think
we
I'm
are
gonna
good.
trust Hits Hunter. I think it's okay. We're going into round 2. And
Can
my
they hear
Twitch is
me?
just fully died. Like nothing is
They
working.
can.
Like this is going great. You know what? I guess I just can't read chat. I don't know.
It's okay. And we start out round 2.
Glowing's back on. Round 2 is starting. I don't know what I missed. It was probably good. Let's be real. Sky Warrior takes an initial pre-fire. Has to go back and heal, and Aiden is up. And Sky Warrior is up. Aiden versus Sky Warrior, and Sky Warrior falls to Aiden. I feel lol. I don't know. And I don't know who that is in spawn. We can be Bs on 5 HP. But Shotglass do have a little more map control, only because Ifa is on top, but he does get 2 shots onto Sky Oreos. And just like that, I don't think only Golden taking 2v1, Sky Oreos on 1 HP, getting chased by 3 of Shotglass. It's a 1v4 for Lime 9. And get shot once, getting pinched from both sides. And it's Ifalol, essentially. Oh! And
Able to
Lime
get the
9
pick,
trades with
but-
Ifalol with the arming pot.
The stats are back.
Ifalol gets the ace, I think.
Wow.
But falls right after.
Shotglass played that round incredibly well, able to just use their advantage of winning the top fight and just get a bunch of
Scored.
damage onto pretty much every single person of Shotglass, and it was just wraps from there at that point. Heals, not enough, although the heals were really good on the side of Serpens. They just were not enough to combat the amount of shots that I just lasered down onto their spawn.
I was like, Lav, stop chatting in the Twitch chat. Go back to your game. Round 3 starting. Sky, that's not Sky. Ifalol going back up top. Shotglass do have a pillar, so do Serpent. They have not gone up yet, and it looks like it's gonna be Sky Oreos. Ifal misses the hit, and he's getting comboed. Sky Warriors with a weird hit, and Ifalol wins the top fight again, gets the heal, and now it's advantage for Shotglass in terms of numbers. Sky Warrior gets the heal onto Lime 9. And Aiden might be looking to drop onto only Golden. I think he's finally calling him Aiden, hopefully. I apologize if you're not. And Sky Warrior on 1.5. And now it's a 4v2 for Shotglass and 4v1. And Lav with 2. And Shotglass go up 2-1.
On the side of Shotglass, up 2-1 at this point. Ifa already at 8 kills, full on winning top fight and using that to just rain down shots onto every single person on the side of the Serpents. I want to see if they're going to switch up who's going up top or if switch up their positioning and maybe try and like counter where Ifa is levying, but there isn't a whole lot to do besides just win that fight on top fight, and they have not done that yet. So we will see.
I will say, I don't know what the Serpents did the first round, but they need to do something like that again. I guess, because they did take the first round of Spaceship, but they need someone who can win the top fight. And right now, Aiden Ifalol has just won every time, I'm pretty sure, aside from maybe once, the one round I wasn't watching. But Golden drops for the fill.
Serpents are going to go for
Sky
a fill.
One HP, but Shotglass isn't there fast enough. And Serpents get the fill.
Wow, it was a tale of 2 pillars, both getting taken by the Serpents, like, just so fast, and they just had all the position in the world. Shotglass basically just didn't even know that it was happening, and it was such a coordinated fill. Plus with the high ping, filling is crazy, but it's okay. And we see the
I hope
Serpents.
Aiden. I think
come
I've
back.
called Aiden Eiffel on CBB a couple times. And he hasn't responded. Anyway, round 3. Whoa, round 6. Wait, no, it's round 5 because technically the first one was a draw. Sky Oreos misses the levy probably, but he is now taking a bow fight with Eiffel, and Eiffel drops off the top. That was a good play by Sky Oreos, unintentionally, I'm pretty sure. Now it's a pillar battle between both teams, but Serpents are in a 2v3, but Sky Warrior goes for the drop, and there's no more healer for Shot Glass. But Serpents are going for the fill, but it's slow. Aiden knocks both of them off. And also 3v2, Lum9 falls to Tan. It's Auxilian. Tan versus Sky Oreos. And Tan doesn't see Sky Oreos behind him. And Serpents go up 3-2.
What a mosh pit. That was a roller coaster of emotions. We saw both sides gain an advantage at one point. You saw Sky Oreos try going for the fill with 1 block left and just couldn't get it. Started panicking and then went for the PvP. Tan did not know that Sky Oreos was going to start PvPing, or at least didn't know that Sky Oreos had gone behind him. And it was over from there. Incredible work from the Serpents, dropping even with the disadvantage to start that fill just to get Shot Glass off of that mosh pit was a very, very smart play. And that was incredibly done by the Serpents. 3-2 now. We are looking at a round 6. Shot Glass calls the TO.
I want to commend Sky Oreos. He looked very much in control of what he was doing. He wasn't. His movements didn't look sporadic. It almost looked like he was just kind of like bait Tan into a position.
You
But
did the wrong score. You gave Shot Glass the win.
I know. I realized that. I just realized that. And it looks like I think Tan almost like I think he was almost confused because of Sky Oreo's high ping. Like he took like really delayed KB, and then Tan almost did like a 180 trying to predict Sky, but he just predicted wrong. And unfortunately, that was against him in that one. But Sky Oreo's very solid movement and gameplay. He filled a block and then instantly went to PvPing. Mind you, he could have probably gotten the fill, but I think he recognized last minute that he probably couldn't because Tam's just gonna crit him out, and he won the 1v1. So I need water. I did a lot of yapping just now.
We'll be going on to a round 6.
Is starting. Shot Glass need to win this round in order to stay alive. So currently, Serpents have been winning fills, so I'm wondering what Shot Glass is going to do, but all 4 Serpents are on one side, and Sky Oreos is living into spawn, doing the Shinji Kaido strat, and Sky Oreos gets the drop on Lab. It's Auxilian on Sky Oreo. Sky Warrior gets a drop onto Tan.
Wow.
It's Sky Oreos with another drop, and now it's Eiffel on a 1v4, still on top. Has to drop down. Missing all of his hits. Gets 1, but falls to only golden, and Serpents take Shot Glass's map pick.
Incredibly played. I don't think anyone would have ever expected the Shinji Kaido play to levy into their spawn, just get the insta pick onto Lav there, and that rush just bulldozed over Shot Glass's space, and we see Serpents take round 1, which was not even their map pick.
Okay, hold on. Quick game stab tech Tio. I need to use the bathroom really bad. Hold on.
Alright. Hello, IBL chat. I am here and ready. How did you feel about that push? No, ban them. Very distraught. That is fair. That was a incredible push from Serpents, so I could understand on the side of Shot Glass being a little distraught. Honestly, that could also just be a morale, like, just drainer. Especially since it was a strat that you probably weren't aware of, and you probably could have predicted or at least countered if you had any, like, was just able to even look at it at all. I'm sure that probably loses morale, especially also since it's your map pick. That's definitely morale gone for the side of Shot Glass. But once again, Shot Glass is a good team. This team is a good team, so it is very much comebackable here. Hello, Pixel, welcome back.
Hey man, I've returned.
Hey man.
I also got a bottle of water because I really need. Who's punching me? Hey man. Yeah, very questionable hit by Sky Oreos in the last round. I don't know. I was gonna comment on it, but so much was happening in that mosh pit at once. I just didn't have time. 10 AFK, and then he instantly readies.
We move on to map 2. Incredibly. Ifa is
It's
AFK now.
Courtyard, I
Awesome,
believe.
love that. Okay, so we're lying. Never mind it.
Is it? Okay, I'm tabbing into map selection. It is in fact Courtyard. So who is lying to Hit Hunter?
To be fair, I'm not the host. Everything's okay. Gaslighting 101 is real.
Alright, let me play the
Courtyard.
Courtyard cinematic if I can
This
find
is
it.
Spaceship.
There it is. This is in fact Spaceship. Alright. Well, it's a good thing I'm playing the graphic. We can be Spaceship, yes. Alright, that cinematic finished. I'm not going to tab back into the game. So I don't have to play the cinematic twice unless you guys really want me to. Or I'll just play like I'll play like the, no, I'm gonna play the canal graphic. I'm just kidding, I'm not playing the canal graphic. But whoa, not round. Map 2, it looks like, I think we sent some to, did you say subs already?
I did not say subs.
Okay, so
That's
I'm not gonna
all
say
you.
anything. Alright, so Licksite is coming in for, I believe, only Golden, and then Squids is coming in for Auxilian. Not sure what both of these players play on this map. I know, let me think. I think Eiffelol might be, I think Aiden might be the Invis, and then maybe Sky Oreos? I'm not actually that sure, but we'll see. Round 1 starting now. 10 Invis. Okay, well you just spoiled it, Red 2. I was gonna try and find it myself, but okay, sure. Sky Oreos making this push onto Tan is also Invis, and Sky Oreos is Invis going for Tan, and now Sky Oreos just in a 1v4.
We see Serpens
And
are
Serpens are
filling.
going for the fill, this ultimate
Plug
Squids
is almost
involved.
there, one
Squids
buck
with the
left.
double orb! But Shotglass can't finish the Shotglass can't finish. Shotglass can't stop the fill. And Serpens go up 1-0.
Wow, oh, that was textbook Courtyard play. Send the Invis in to just distract while the other 3 start filling. Shotglass was able to see it, but it was just too late. 2 kills on the side of Squibs for the orb. Not enough to stop the fill. No plugs coming in on the side of Shotglass. I have been there before. We have been in that position a lot of time as Goth Money, so I understand the
really
pain
bad
of not being able to stop that fill.
Round 2 starting. And that strategy, the one where you just like distract Phil and then you distract the players and then Phil, is a one-time strategy. But Sky Oreos gets the drop on the healer, and he's going for Tan. But Sky Oreos gets out on 2 HP, but he does have a pot. Tan looks like he still has Invis. Live 9 gets the drop on Squiz. Tan with a pot misses. Live 9 with webs. Tan missing hits. And just like that, Serpens go up 2-0 on their map.
Sky Oreos is playing incredibly aggressive when it comes to that Invis, just not even stopping, not even hesitating, and just full on aggroing into the side of Shotglass. And I don't think Shotglass was prepared for that type of aggro. They seem a little dazed, or at least a little, like, at least pressured for sure. So I want to know if they're gonna maybe start playing aggro back, maybe go for a fill when the Invis pushes in. But there's a lot they can do to counter this. They just have not done it yet, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Let's tab back in. Oh my god. Okay. I almost didn't tab back in time. And also, I would like to put on record, I was gonna comment on what you said, but I don't quite remember. What Sky Warriors kind of just standing still for a second. Tan making a push. Shotglass are directing the flow of this battle right now. They're making the push. Serpens are just fully running away. Sky Oreos not in the front. So there's no power play for Sky Oreos right now. But Lav is making this initial push. And right now, Shotglass do have a lot more maps in control. But they're a lot more spread out. And Serpents are taking advantage of this. Tan, Sky Oreos seems to have seen Tan go invis. Tan is still visible. I don't think he knows that. But the full pot onto Lickside. And Eiffelol is filling. Serpents don't see it. And it's not being caught.
Wow.
And Shotglass cleanly get the fill from Aiden.
Wow, what a just fantastic fill. Honestly, it was just textbook solo fill. It's like the one scenario where solo filling actually will work. Shot Glass looked very, very separated, and it was very easy for the Serpents to push that, and I think that's kind of what they were going for at this point. Simply just because of that solo fill, it's just such an easy win condition you can grab, especially when every single person on Serpents is full aggroing Lav.
Especially like a team like Serpents, who are known for filling a lot of the time. Like, I would argue a majority of Serpents' round wins so far have been from fills. They have not really attacked very much in terms of, like, end game. Maybe outside of Sky Oreos' initial, like, ending to Spaceship, but even then, Serpents did direct a fill there. And Aiden has burned his Levy Orb, so it's going to be a lot harder for them to counter Serpents' fills. But Shot Glass, once again, are directing the flow of this battle. Squids has made a very large push up, but Serpents are taking advantage of him being alone. Tan going all the way around. Shot Glass just needs to defend long enough. Sky Warriors in a web. Full pot Squids. Aiden gets the drop. Tan behind, but Serpents are filling. Live 9 is there. Aiden just barely sees it. Gets the drop just in time.
Wow.
Tan and Aiden with 2 each, and Shot Glass have tied it up 2-2.
That is what you usually see out of Shot Glass. The webs there, I don't know who has the webs. Webs were perfect to stop that invis, especially since it was right in front of the other three, so webs could have even been there anyways. Tan is able to just use just incredible bow. Ifa's able to do the same exact thing. The pots and orbs that are being used on this map by both sides at this point have been proven crucial every single round. Squid's got a 2 at the beginning of the round right before the fill happened, and now we see multiple pot kills coming in the last 2 rounds alone.
Yes, we see Tan with a very clean usage of his pot. Although Tan does use a speed spark at the very beginning, so he's gonna try and make a power play without a speed spark. But I don't know who that is. But Eiffelol also burns his speed spark, so half of Shot Glass don't have any speed. Well, this looks really cool. Gosh, going around the arena like this, and a full pot onto line 9. Tan can't capitalize, but he's going all the way around, trying to drop Sky Warrior, and he gets the drop. Tan drops into middle, but now what the Squids is emoting. What the frick? Okay, Shot Glass, do you have a numbers
Is it
advantage?
I mean, is this toxic? Are we being toxic to the team that is currently leading you right now? This is crazy.
Serpents are at a numbers disadvantage, but Aiden is filling. Squids has dropped down onto Sky Warriors, and now it's 10 seconds left in the game. Squids now teleporting.
We see an emote mid-fight, maybe just kind of just being the greatest of all time. Honestly, I respect the emote. I respect it a whole lot. That was, honestly, a great morale booster for Shot Glass, especially after losing their map pick. This is kind of a decent play. I like the morale being here, using the momentum to maybe after winning this map, going to the map 3 with the most momentum in the world.
I've just gotten word that Squid's emoting was on accident. Not on purpose.
Still, I think you also gave it
Oh,
to the wrong team.
Yeah,
I
it is 3-3. Oh no, is it? Yeah, you gave it to the wrong team. That's my bad.
3-2.
I'll fix it after this. Shot
Round
Tan is making this
6.
push, but he is getting a lot of damage tagged onto him. He is half health, but now Serpents might be making this push. I know, I gave the wrong score, guys. I'm sorry. I'll fix it after this round. Line 9 below half HP. There's still free pot for Shot Glass to get at literally any point. Lav is on 5 HP. Tan making an invis push. But I think Serpents see it, and that's not Serpents.
Shot Glass is going for the fill. 3 people on mid.
And
A mouse
Levy
pick starts.
stops it. All of Shot Glass is in a web except for Lav. Lav gets the drop on Lexite, but it's winnable from Shot Glass.
1v3, and Shot Glass gets the round map win. Squids with the 5k, Tan with the 5k. Incredibly played, especially after the first 2 rounds, just not being in the favor at all, just winning, I believe, 4 in a row, bringing back the morale, and just pretty much just every single form of momentum for Shot Glass is on their side.
I mean,
And now we move on to map 3.
I'm not really entirely sure what happened to Serpents. That looked so favorable. Like half the Shot Glass, there's a team of 3 for Shot Glass just then, and half of them were there's 2 people out of 3 that were in a web. I'm not really sure what happened to Serpents. I guess they just couldn't capitalize on half the team being in a web. But yeah, both teams trading map picks. I guess they should have picked these maps instead of theirs, but I digress. But Golden is going in for Lick Site on. Okay, I've already forgotten the map again. It is Slay. Golden is going in for. Yo, these teams refuse to get bow kills. I put down like 10 melee kills. Really? Well, I mean it's. I mean, it's okay, Red. It's courtyard. You're gonna use your sword more than your crossbow. Let's be real. But there's no more subs for Shot Glass, which means this will be their final roster, and the final roster for Serpens will be the same roster as Spaceship. Isn't getting bows. Red 2, they have crossbows. There's a lot better usage without your crossbow in courtyard of all maps.
I will say, going into a little bit of statistics here, there is a lot riding on this game playoff-wise for Shot Glass. Shot Glass, while 3-7, still has playoff chances. If they win out and either Mousetrap or Goth Money loses their next 2 games, they are in the playoffs. So Shot Glass really need this win. This is the start of their win streak. If they get the win streak, they get the playoffs. We'll just have to see what happens.
Hitsunder's not gonna let that happen too easily, so...
I did not know we were biased casting. This is crazy.
Hey, you meant I'm not on Goth Money, are you?
crazy.
Am I? I'm not on Goth Money. You are.
I never
Hey,
said
I'm
anything.
just
I
saying.
think
I'm
your
just saying.
stats
Goth
that-
Money and Mousetrap are not gonna just freely lose their next 2 games. They're gonna. Shot Glass has a tough road to playoffs, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. It's definitely still possible. I think any team that currently has like a 7 max loss can still make playoffs easily. But I have to switch screens again. I keep forgetting to do this. I did this one time like in a game. I'm gonna keep saying that because it was really embarrassing. And for the same reason, I'm gonna stop saying that. We're just gonna go into Slay.
Incredible, and we're gonna move on to Slay round 1. Incredible work from my streamer Pixel.
Yes,
Vote
bro.
streamer of the year.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm going for actually. Lav and Sky Oreos take this initial 1v1. And Squids is there to support, and Sky Oreos is down, only Golden a 1v2, but he's not getting dropped on, but he's getting a shot once. Now it's another 2v2. Eiffel 1 HP gets it off from Sky Warrior. Slime 9 on 6, 10 on full. From behind, there's only Golden. He is one tap to a crit. 10 gets another. Lime 9 drops down in a 2v1 against Squids, and Lav gets 1. Lime 9 in wet, and that's not a web, that's a bush. And Shot Glass go up 1-0.
Honestly, I am shocked to see both teams insta-levy right next to each other on that first map, but that was kind of like the pace decider of this map. Shot Glass was able to just win a levy fight, which I didn't expect, obviously, to happen on Slay, but the levy fight was won on the side of Shot Glass, and that just gave Shot Glass an amazing momentum, amazing positioning, just everything worked out in their favor, and they got that map win.
Amen. I have nothing else to say about
Thanks,
it.
Pixel. Thanks, Pixel, for the incredible
Round 2
details.
starting. No orb is gonna land, but both teams are matching each other's sides right now. Quite literally matching each other's sides. No team got their pot. Lime 9 gets their pot. Shot Glass has Lav getting theirs, and now right
2-1
now it's a
Serpens are
Bobal
low.
standstill, and we're just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna see which team makes a play first. Almost half the time. Check now. I'll explain. Shot Glass is all dropping for the fill, but it's halted temporarily. Skyward gets the drop on Tan. Eiffel gets the drop
And now
on
we see a
Line
mosh
9.
pit.
It's a
Serpens has
trade.
full
It's a
control. They both
3v2
drop
and a 1v1. And Skyward in a 1v2 gets 1. Eiffel over Skyward. Skyward
It
gets
gets
the 2v2. Sky Warrior
Wow.
29. Serpents win the 1v2.
I was about to start just ranting about how the Serpents just should not have dropped from mid there, and I was just proven wrong instantly. Sky Warriors incredible 1v2. Just wow. Great play from Sky Warriors, and I will no longer give advice on how to play because obviously I've been proven wrong. So
That one's gonna get
Good
clipped,
job,
and my voice
Serpents.
is gonna sound really stupid in that. But like that was I think that's a morale boost that Serpents need. That moment might carry them to a map victory.
All right, and we see a levy from Weekend BBs onto the right side. They try contesting left side here, but Sky Oreo's shot twice instantly. Three of the Serpens are already below half health. Poison goes down onto the Serpent. Sky Oreos has a flank onto Ifa, choosing to shoot the bow for now. Insta crossbowed down to a 2v4 with Shot Glass with the full advantage, choosing for the kills and not for the fill. And only Golden goes down. And Shot Glass takes that round, being able to contest the full push onto left side. Incredible pot, incredible play from Shot Glass, taking a 2v4 and winning it. Wow. Good job, Shot Glass, showing that they definitely have the mechanical skill to win pure PvP here. And we see 2-1. Shot Glass take the map lead, round 4 going into this round. And we will see what happens. I'm excited to see if Serpents are going to change up at that point. Their 4-stack has no longer worked, so we will have to see what happens. All of them are currently in spawn. Pot goes to the stairs, so Lime9 has to wait it out. And we do still see 3 of them going onto that right side. Shot Glass has full positioning, and Sky Oreos falls because of it. Sky Warrior going down again before... Wow, okay, now Mouthpick going down, Lime9 at 1v3, has gap though, incredibly winnable. 2 of them are low, Shot Glass has position on mid, gets 1, but it's not enough. Eifelo finishes it off, and we see a 3-1 lead. If Mal Melissa was here, I would see a scariest lead comment in the chat right now. Incredible work from Shot Glass, just being able to get so much pick damage from the space that they're being given. Serpents are choosing to 3-stack aside, which is just leaving their spawn wide open from Shot Glass's right side, fully just getting every single bow angle onto the person in spawn. Not a whole lot you're gonna do there as we go into round 5. 3-1. No pre-shots land. Stairs gets orbed. Waterfall gets orbed as well, and we see that 3-side push abandoned. Levy pushed onto the... We're seeing a 2v2 right now. Squids and Lav. Both one shot. Lav goes down. Squids goes down as well. 2v2. Lime9's able to get the gap effects off. Only Golden goes down. Still a 1v3. Eifelo gets taken out. And we see Serpents gain any form of advantage. They moved on from that 3-side push and are now just taking so much space and just taking so much aggro. And that's what's going to be winning them these games. If they are able to start the fight and start that aggro, they're going to be able to do so much more than they have been right now. And I'm so glad that's how they switched it up. They're not allowing Shot Glass to get as much bow angles. And we see Shot Glass take that TO. And here we are. I mean, might as well use it now. Don't want to use it 3-3 where it's already match point on both sides. I like the TO call from Shot Glass. Hello, chat. How are we all doing? Welcome back, everyone. 5K in the prediction. Not a whole lot predicted for this game. I'm not fully sure why that is. Maybe people aren't confident on who's going to win. Welcome back, Pixel.
My mother was in my room for like 10 minutes. So I couldn't say
you are all good.
But I would like to ask you, as TO's happening, I've asked every co-caster I've casted with this so far, what is your favorite pizza topping?
My favorite pizza topping, I'm classic. I love pepperoni. I'm just a classic pepperoni pizza person.
Oh, okay. I'm out of points from bidding on Tavern.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
I'm very patriotic. I was
you know what? As long as you die with the ship,
I couldn't agree more. Like last season when I was playing, I always bid on the opposite team.
Honestly, if I had knew that bidding was a thing in the IBL as my first season, I would have bid against my team last year too. 1 in 14 gambling. Let's think about it.
Serpents getting not Serpents. Shot Glass calling a TO, potentially halting any Serpents momentum. But so far, all 4 Serpents staying in spawn initially. But we see Lav making a push onto this right side. Lime9 below has to get out of there. Lav now trying to get some shots in. Does get a shot on Skyward? No, I'm lying. She does not get a shot on Skyward. Now it's a 4v4 bow battle. And someone on shot glass gets shot. It's kind of, that was a mouthful of a sentence.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but I do see two people on the side of shot glass with blocks out. Maybe a fill potentially being called soon.
Yeah. But we do have less than half the time left. And right now this is gonna come down to mid on round 6. We're gonna see which team can play mid better. Both teams have their effects, both teams have their players with jump boost. And it's 10 seconds left. Let's see who'll make the jump to mid first. Sky Oreos gets the drop on Lav. That is a good numbers advantage. And Harmingor falls onto Serpens. It's a 3v3 mid fill. And Serpens get the fill once again. And we're going to a round 7 on map 3.
First pick on Lav fully ended any chance of winning the mid off. They just had to full PvP there. But eventually, Serpens just had enough blocks to threaten a full fill. They had to start filling at one point. Just a rough position from shot glass after that first pick goes down. Can't do a whole lot about it unless you're able to get a pick in return.
Mel, you should have showed up literally like 2 rounds before this.
I actually made a comment about you were here with a 3-1. I made the sentence. I said the thing.
Round 7 on map 3 starting. Lav making an initial push into Serpens. Does get the pot, and there's Squids. There's all of shot glass. Sky Oreos gets the drop on Lav. It's looking good for. And my game freaking froze.
Only goal at 3 still. We see a solo fill started. Serpens is able to drop on it. Squids is low. Falls to Lime9.
But the Serpens are very low.
2v3. Serpens are low. However,
gets one. It's littable.
Oh, not
but the
enough.
Serpens clutch up the game. I'm so sorry for my stream like freezing midway, by the way. I apologize.
All good. That is the end of playoff chances for Shot Glass, confirming 2 other B-League teams, and that what is in the B-League playoffs right now is going to stay in the B-League playoffs. Every single team that is there, I believe, has officially clinched. At least, I know that 7 of them have. I'm not sure about Mousetrap. But that is it for Shot Glass's playoff chances. Well played by the Serpent. Sky Warrior getting an 8K. Honestly, doing very well all around in every single map. Just what a great matchup.
Yeah, I sincerely apologize for my thing freezing mid round. I genuinely don't know why I did that, but all you need to know is that the way Lime9's swing was sort of so tough. That's fair. that's fair. But yeah, I don't think much else. Hits under. Why don't you comment? I was frozen for half the game.
It was an incredibly played round. I mean, the first pick on shot glass just really confirmed that round for the Serpents. Although I will say shot glass fought very hard in that 3v4. All 3 of them were one shot. It was an incredible round. Amazing round 7 on round 3. On map 3, I mean. So I mean, what more cinema can you ask for?
I gotta set up for the next game, which is right now. So do you wanna do a stats yap really fast?
They're not done yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay. We cannot do a stats yap. I would say we get interviews, but we don't have time, unfortunately, and I have to set up, so we cannot do interviews, unfortunately. But I think, like Headsetter said, unfortunately, this probably puts Shot Glass out of playoffs. I mean, there's a slight chance, because Thunder is 5-8 and Donut Droppers are 5-9. So there's a chance that Shot Glass they're probably not gonna get top of their division, but there's a chance they still make playoffs. The max number of losses right now, aside from the Sirens, is 9. So it's looking bleak, but I think Shot Glass could still make a move into playoffs. But
incredibly played by both teams.
It'll unfortunately be a lot more difficult than they want it to be. Okay, so this is fist fight.
All right, they should be done.
Okay, Hit Center, you got that. I'm setting up, so I can't.
Okay, so I will be doing that. Let me pull it up for everyone here. We will start off on the side of Shot Glass. Auxilian goes 1 and 3. Lav goes 8 and 9. Tan goes 9 and 10. Squids goes 9 and 9, and Ifa has 17 and 8.
Jeez.
On the side of the Serpens, we have Like Sight 1 and 4, Only Golden 7 and 8, Lime 9, 8 and 12, Sky Oreos 9 and 10, and Sky Warrior 14 and 10. Eiffel ends up MVPing, but it was very much an all-around performance from the side of the Serpens. Even on the side of Shot Glass, it's pretty close either way. So